Man, I'm not even going to hold you. No friend. We just going to spoil this ish right now.
This is what had happened was on WandaVision, episode 8.
Let's just go. What's really good, guys? It's your boy Menace here with Daria, my sister, my day one, and welcome to our little recap show. I know we keep on freaking up the names. It's either our recap show or what happened was or what happened on. Don't care. It's our little recap show. It's all the same context. And we got ourselves episode 8, WandaVision. This is slowly become like so we have a 10 episode Lovecraft Country on HBO Max that we did like late last year. Now we got 9 episodes of WandaVision. Like these like little short mini series are going to like, you know, capture us a little bit. Yeah. It seems like. But before we get started, you know what you got to do. Go ahead, subscribe to us, hit the little bell icon to get notifications for every video. Like any content that you do enjoy and comment down below because we do like to hear from you. Our Kaiju faithful. Yay. So episode 8, we only got one more left.
One more.
Just one more left.
That's
and
it.
Already, like, theories are coming to a close, but we still have some questions that need answered.
I think they're coming to a close. I think they're starting to develop.
I mean, like, we only got the one episode, so like, the only thing that they can do for me, I'm sorry to talk with you. The only thing they can do for me is like tell me if Agatha is the one in charge of all this, or if she's doing it for somebody. And there's a lot of things that you can do with that. But continue, please.
I was just saying, just in the context of what's coming up next.
Oh yeah,
with another Spider-Man movie, with the Loki series coming out.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange 2 coming out. So that's what I meant. Like theories are starting to develop.
Oh no. See what I'm
saying.
What I'm trying to say is like I'm not saying that we're going to be like threads are getting ended and cut and like everything's gonna be wrapped up like a nice little bow. But I mean, like for this show,
yes,
there things are starting to come together in a way where it's like some people are saying it's Mephisto. I got my own new theory right about now that we're going to get into.
Yeah,
but like so far it has been just an experience to enjoy this show, enjoy it with the rest of you guys, and we got one more episode going for that. So here's what happened on episode 8. So we start off with Agatha. We get a nice little flashback of her in the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, we get her story.
I'm sitting here thinking that she's getting burned at the stake by a bunch of like, hello, pilgrim people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it turns out she betrayed the witches, but we don't know how. We don't know what's up with that.
That's the other thing, yeah.
So that's what you're saying. Is like we got more questions and answers, and I don't think we're gonna get that question answered in one episode, 130, 40-minute episode.
Probably not. And like I said, it's probably going to continue in these other
most likely.
But more importantly, she betrayed her family. No, family.
Well,
because her mom.
Oh yeah, because it was her mom. Yes.
So it was her family as well.
Straight up family. Yeah. Straight up family betrayed the heck out of her.
Yeah.
But then we jump right forward because we're trying to figure out why Wanda is drawing Agatha's attention so much, but it seems like Agatha's treating her as some sort of curiosity, like, why are you here? Why are we here? Why is this hex here? Because it doesn't seem like anybody knows. It really feels like nobody knows.
Even Agatha, no one knows.
Nobody knows.
She just follows. This is what we find out in this episode. She followed Wanda.
Yeah. Followed
her.
The whole way through.
The whole time.
The whole way through. So she's walking her through all of this trauma that she experienced in her life. All right. Starting off with when her parents were killed, and this was at the start of what's his face? Age of Ultron.
Yes,
where she was like, oh hey, yeah, I'm sitting underneath my bed with my brother, and there's a Stark bomb that's blinking and beeping, and it's not going off. And we saw a little bit slight reference to that because in episode 1 or 2.
Was it 1 or 2?
The one with the toaster.
Episode 2, I think.
It was episode 2 where we had the toaster.
Yeah, episode 2.
Oh yeah, because the first episode was The Watch.
Yeah, it was The Watch.
Yeah, so episode 2 was the toaster.
Yes, because that's when they transitioned to like the late 50s, 60s sitcoms.
You know what? If we're wrong, just flip it.
Yeah, just flip it
if
we're
it's
wrong.
Not episode 1, it's episode 2. But the first 2 episodes, we had the toaster, and it had that nice little blinking, and it felt very uncomfortable where we're just sitting here watching it beep, 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 beep. And it even cut away to old girl who's just like...
Yeah.
So
with it saying Stark Industries.
Yeah, Stark Industries, perfect. Yes. So we walked her through where her parents died, and she's hanging underneath the bed with the bomb that has yet to explode, and she's talking, like, hey, how that bomb just didn't explode.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know, I guess we were just lucky. It's like, or it was a probability X that you placed on the bomb. And that's when we learned that Wanda wasn't just given these powers.
No.
She wasn't just experimented on and just being like, hey, here's some powers. It's something latent within her.
Yeah, it was.
That it started from day one. We just don't know where it started or the extent of how those powers went.
No, but my question is for Pietro, how did he get powers?
That's also the good question.
Because we don't know.
We don't know. It's so good.
I know. When they went back to that time, also, we got answers as to why she goes in and out of her accent.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were all confused about that.
It's like, why is she going out?
Yeah, it's like she has an accent one minute, she goes out of it next minute. This episode answered that question as to why.
Pause. The way that they treat her and her accent is the way that Triple H treated Kofi when he jumped out of his Jamaican accent.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I thought you was Jamaican. It's like, I thought you were Sokovian. It's like, you know what? No. Here's how it happens. Like, we always spoke English in the house.
Yes.
Whenever we had these little old school sitcom-y days.
No, her dad bought the old school sitcom
that's what I mean,
to teach them English.
Yeah.
So that's how she's able to go in and out of her accent.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know how Pietro got his powers because it went to that bomb finally exploding.
Yeah.
And then to her having these abilities.
Well, no, because we didn't walk through straight to that because then we went to when she was being experimented on with
right.
kids. Yeah. So like that's the next part.
Yes.
That's the next section where she walked us through to where she was getting experimented on with. I always thought it was just the Tesseract that was part of Loki's staff, but apparently I was completely wrong, and I take that. I take that. Me personally, I was wrong. I always thought it was a Tesseract, but apparently it was the Mind Stone that he had in his staff. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why she has such a connection with Vision. I kind of missed that part in my earlier watchings of some of the Marvel movies, and there you go. Yeah. Cool. I feel this is why I kind of like this because I'm getting a lot of threads closed on my end too. Yeah. And my gaps of misunderstanding on that too. So I like that. So Mind Stone helps. Not Shield. What's her face? Hydra. Thank you, Hydra. You are helpful. Hydra.
I love it.
Okay, so Hydra experiments on Wanda and Pietro.
Yes.
Using the Mind Stone, and that unlocks her powers. And even Agatha has confirmed that as well, saying, "Okay, so you got experiments on with the Mind Stone."
Yeah, because it should have killed her.
It should have killed her.
It did not.
It killed everybody else, but it didn't kill her.
It killed everybody else, but it did not kill her, which is why I'm asking a question about Pietro. We don't know.
Because how did he get his powers? No. So now my question to you is it because she was just lucky enough not to have it, or did it tap into that thing that she had I'm
thinking she has a natural ability.
That natural ability
I'm thinking
her?
She had a natural ability, and that stone kind of just brought it out to her.
So now my next question is Wanda unkillable? I mean, aside from getting snapped out, but that's like all the stones of like all the Infinity Stones doing that.
There goes my theory that you just asked.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And the reason I'm asking that is because of Agatha.
Well, I mean, like, think of it like this. So, as a kid, that bomb should have went off and killed everybody.
It should have killed everybody, and it didn't.
It didn't do that.
It killed her parents.
I mean, like, the whole explosion of everything killed her parents. But it didn't kill her, and it didn't kill Pietro. Yes. And then we have...
that's why.
Then we have the Mind Stone. Doesn't kill her.
No.
So, like, is she unkillable?
And if you watch it not only did the Mind Stone, because the Mind Stone is the purple stone.
Yellowstone.
I thought it was the purple stone.
Yellow.
I am looking that junk up, dude.
See, while you look that up,
I'm looking that up.
While you look that up, it's actually incredibly important. But let's go ahead and continue forward. Now we jump forward to after Pietro died. So this is like in the middle space between.
Okay. Yes. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah. Okay. So because when we watch the episode and they get to that experiment part or so-called experiment part, when you first watch it, the stone is purple, which is the Power Stone. And then it turns into the Yellowstone. No, it starts off as blue, and then it turns yellow. Did it?
Yeah. Purple is Agatha's color when the Marvel logo.
That's right. Thank you. Okay. I don't know my colors, apparently. Comment down below about that. Whatever. I don't care. Animaniacs brain. Go ahead, finish. Jesus.
So we kind of get caught with the events between Age of Ultron and Civil War.
Right.
When Wanda is with the Avengers and speaking with Vision and having a conversation about after Pietro dies.
Yes.
So this is after the events of what happened in Civil War.
Oh,
and
yeah,
she's talking
Pietro
about
did
loss.
die.
Yeah, she's talking about loss with Vision, and Vision's like, I've never experienced loss because I've never had anybody, so I can never experience that lack.
Yes.
And I love that line. I've never experienced that
lack.
because I love it. I love it.
And then he might not even have that type of emotion because he is.
I mean, that's the thing, though. The Mind Stone actually gives him the full autonomy and agency of just like somebody with a soul. With that's the reason why on the next part we're going to get into that. That's one of the reasons why Wanda went ham. Later on, but like he definitely has those emotions, or else he would not have the connection that he does with Wanda.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's where I think that's the real thing, the real reason why she has a connection with Vision. I thought it might have been because, since the Mind Stone gave her powers, that's the reason why she has a connection with Vision, because he also has the Mind Stone.
Yes.
And yada yada yada. No, like Vision showing humanity to her.
Yeah.
One of the first people to actually seemingly do that, to be connected with her, that's not her brother or her parents.
Yeah.
Just like really has that connection and vibe with them.
Yeah, that's because when she was bred to not connect with humanity.
Well, I mean, like after your parents get killed in like a war zone, they weren't even like fighting. They're just bystanders get killed in a war zone. Yeah. Mainly because Tony Stark is selling arms to like everybody basically at this point in time.
Yeah, he was.
Now, of course, this is like before he changed his mind. Said, you know what? No more weapons. Yay!
Yeah.
But like, he's selling arms to everybody. So like, you're angry at Tony Stark. So you're angry at the whole entire freaking world, especially since they're gushing about the Wonderkin, who's incredibly intelligent and taking over, the Daddy's company. Yeah. So you have that happening with Wanda. She's pissed off at everybody. Yes. Her parents are gone. Her and her brother are basically turned into orphans. Yes. Okay. So you want to get your revenge. So you go and turn to Hydra. Hydra ain't gonna sit here and cultivate any love for humanity.
Well,
all
because that's not their purpose.
They just want to be
domination.
Fascist.
Yeah.
Just be fascist and dominate everything.
Yes.
So you're not gonna get it from there. No. You're not gonna get it from the beginning. No. So the only way you're gonna get it is from Vision. Yeah. So like that's where she draws a connection, and that's actually the very next important point, because we jump forward again. Agatha is walking her through this whole thing. Yeah, you could not do this to me. No, like I like, even if you bind me with my magic, I'm swinging on.
I don't mean no harm. I love Agatha, but Agatha is a shit starter. She's starting shit for no reason, but she's awesomely doing it. But at the same time, you just kind of like. That's fucked up, Agatha. You're starting shit, right? For no reason.
It's fucked up. Always want to starting something. Right. But we walk her forward into what actually clears up some things that happened at the beginning of this series. Okay. The first part is it was always the assumption that she took Vision's body. They even straight up said she took Vision's body.
Right. Because what was it? The fourth or fifth episode, I think, where they said you have to have a. When did Pietro come in? Because that's when they. Because it was like you have to have a body.
End of episode 4, I believe.
Yeah, so that's why we always had that assumption, because they even said it like, hey, you have to have a body.
Well, that and also like when we started getting the FBI people and S.W.O.R.D, like the leader of S.W.O.R.D straight up said it's like, she took Vision's body.
She took Vision's body.
And I was
then the question was, well, where the hell did Pietro come from? Because she doesn't have Pietro's body.
Exactly. That was also a nice little thing, because like I was trying to figure out like was that an astral projection? Yeah. Or like did she draw from another dimension to put Pietro in charge?
The constant question.
Here's the thing though. When Pietro at that end credit scene for last episode that we actually kind of missed, and again, my bad. So at the end of last episode, Pietro shows up and speaks to Monica Rambeau, says like Snooper's gonna snoop or something like that. Yeah. So like, is that can't be Agatha, because Agatha's downstairs talking to Wanda.
She's got to be controlling Pietro. Oh, she's controlling Pietro.
But that's the thing though. We saw during that it was Agatha all along. So she had to have a literal line of sight to Pietro to make that happen.
Who's to say she doesn't when that happened? When
she's downstairs and talking to Wanda.
Are you sure?
Yeah. She's in the cellar literally talking to Wanda.
Okay.
So, like, is that an actual... does she still have a connection to Pietro to cause him to do whatever he wants? Or is that Pietro getting pulled from another dimension? Is that somebody else?
So that question still stands.
It still stands. But, like, it's something to think about.
It is.
That's the whole reason I'm bringing it up. It's definitely something to think about. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow. Next week. On the next episode.
I wish it was tomorrow, but
same freaking here.
Yes.
But anyway, back down to it.
Yeah.
So we walk through to the final bit of trauma, and that's finding out about Vision's death. Now, this is, of course, after Endgame, when she got brought back from the snap, finds out that Vision's dead. I keep on forgetting, like, okay, the circumstances of how Wanda killed the first time. But yeah, killed him. Thanos rewound it back and then picked his brain. Still one of the worst things to see all over again. First of all, is this the first time that we saw, like, reviews of a Marvel movie in a Marvel series? I don't know if they did it during S.H.I.E.L.D.
I don't.
I thought they did maybe once or twice. But
I was gonna say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought they did it a couple episodes, but I don't. God.
Don't quote you on it.
No, please don't. No, I don't want rage comments because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about now. I don't. I thought they did. They probably did, and I probably missed it, or they probably didn't. I don't know.
Like nobody's gonna try to ask you to remember like over 60 episodes.
I was gonna say, like, Jesus Christ.
It's all good.
And they're still making a season of that, so I don't freaking know.
Wait, are they?
I thought it was a new season on Netflix. I don't know.
We are not
going
to get sidetracked. No digressing.
No.
No digressing. Okay, so Agatha walks her through her time when she walked over to S.W.O.R.D headquarters to try to get Vision's body.
Yeah.
She walks through, blasting through blast doors, and finally comes up, and they are picking him and pulling him apart, and she is royally pissed. Now, I was expecting at this part where she just like goes off, snatches the body, and leaves. No, she does kind of go off.
She does.
Busts out the windows and goes down.
Yeah.
But the big and most important part is when she tries to use her little magical powers, she straight up goes like, I can't feel you.
Yeah.
I can't feel you. Which is what was so important about the fact that she doesn't just yank a body. She can't just yank a body and animate it. So where are the kids coming from?
Still the question stands. Because they're shown in this episode.
Here's the thing. We actually get that answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, somewhat answered.
Because I still didn't get an answer, but okay.
It's somewhat answered because, like, when she realizes she doesn't have vision, she can't feel vision anymore. She leaves. She opens up a letter that she got from him where it's like, he bought a plot of land. It's like, this is where we're going to be growing old together.
Yeah.
And she, goes there, and it's like, there's nothing there. It's just a plot of land in this rinky-dink small area of New Jersey, Westview. And we actually start to see a lot of other people, and it's unremarkable, this town. Everything is unremarkable, but it also looks like everybody else has some level of issue. For instance, old chick who came over with Vision's boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
in the first episode.
It looks like she's dealing with arthritis. She's like, she's not comfortable. Old dude with the mustache, he's walking through stapling shit. Yeah. It just feels like everybody's just going through the motions in this town. But when they're in WandaVision, they have roles, they have a purpose, they have speaking lines. Yeah. These are not just NPCs just for the sake of being NPCs. Like, they actually feel like people and characters.
They now have a purpose.
Yeah.
I can't even talk anymore. Jesus.
But it feels like they have a purpose. But she's in Westview, and she finally just like feels all of that grief hit her. And that's when she just lets it all out. And that's where the alternate reality happens. Yes. But that's not the only thing that happens, because out of her grief comes the yellow of the Mind Stone, creating Vision, an alternate version of Vision again. Yeah. That would explain why he can't leave Westview.
Yeah.
Because when he was trying to leave Westview, we thought like, oh, well, it's just his body getting yanked back. Yeah. Well, like, yes, it's true. But it's also because he doesn't have an actual body tethering him to this world, this reality.
No.
So that's interesting. So like maybe that's what's going to happen. I mean, maybe that's what's happening with the kids. They're just made, created out of nowhere. But we go through all that. Agatha slow clapping. I hate her ass, but I love her. I love her. Oh my God, I love her as a villain.
Agatha's my favorite villain.
If she's a villain. If she's a villain.
Oh my God, she better be a villain.
Or like maybe she's a tweener. Not a heel, not a face, maybe a tweener. I don't know.
I just want her to be straight villain, but okay.
I don't know. But, you know, she slow claps for us. Like, okay, so now that explains a lot. You can create anything out of reality, basically. Yeah. And that's when she starts hearing her kids start crying for her. That's why it's so important we talk about the kids, because I don't know, are they real? Are they not? Are they from another reality? Who cares? I mean, not who cares, but who knows?
But who knows, yes.
So she runs out, and that's when Agatha's basically got them on the Disney World leashes. Yeah. Like they little unruly ass kids.
Basically.
Yanking them back. Yeah. It was like, okay, you got chaos magic, and that's basically when everything shuts off right there. So I'm like, I thought it was Nexus magic.
Yeah. No.
What's chaos magic?
Yeah. And that's, hopefully they'll answer that next week.
Hopefully.
Because they stopped it right there. And yes, I made you sit and watch the end of the credits this time.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
What? Like, we're sitting here just like, okay, so there's definitely an end credit scene this time. Let's keep watching. Yeah. We watch it. We find, so that's what we found out, that like she didn't steal the body.
No, she didn't.
Because they kept the body.
Yes.
And like, Vision, I got a question for you.
Why are you white? Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white.
How? Why are you? Does the whiteness mean anything? That's a white? Does the whiteness mean anything?
That's what I asked you when we were watching it.
I don't know.
I thought that it meant something.
I mean, like,
because whenever she went in the previous episodes, reverted back, he was a monochrome color.
Well, true, but like this is straight up like white. It's not mono. That's like this is not I'm dead and I got milky ass eyes. Like, no, this is just straight up white.
Huh.
So we don't know.
I still think it's a significant thing, although you say it's not.
I said I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know.
Is a reason.
Well, I mean, of course, they don't have a soul. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the reason, but I don't know if there's like anything extra beyond that. That's the big thing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, what was your big takeaway from this? What did you take away? What do you think we missed talking about real quick?
I think we covered everything.
Oh wait, Brady Bunch.
Oh yeah, that was when she originally got her powers, I guess you could sort of
say. After she got experimented with.
Yeah, and it was the Brady Bunch episode with Cindy and Bobby, and Cindy was playing with the doll, and Bobby was asking her, like, why are you playing with this doll? Why do you have so much of a connection with this doll? When this doll basically is nothing but a doll. So, it doesn't fill you back.
So another question that I got for you. Now, is this what really happened? Or maybe is Agatha manipulating small little details right here and there to send her a message?
That's the question I asked throughout the whole episode, and I never got an answer, so I don't know. I did. I literally did, because when she was taking her back, starting shit, that's what I thought. I'm still thinking, like, okay, Agatha's tweaking little shit, and I'm thinking she's tweaking little shit to manipulate start shit, yes.
And start some shit.
Yes.
So
that's just my theory. I don't know. But that's my theory, and I'm thinking Agatha, yeah.
So my only theory that I seem to get from this, because I never really bought into the Mephisto just yet. Mm-hmm. But like we have seen the purple before. We did see it in Doctor Strange, since we're about to get that sequel, when he went to Dormammu.
Yeah.
It's like, Dormammu, I'm here to bargain and all that. So is that how Agatha got her powers?
That's a good question. Is it Dormammu doing this?
Because like, here's the thing, like they're saying like, hey, you betrayed us because you're tinkering with magic that you don't understand, and that's literally like, what do they say? Like anything close, any technology that is hard to understand can be likened to magic or something like that. Yeah. So I butchered that line incredibly. I know I did.
Okay.
But the thing is technically what Doctor Strange is working with technically magic, or is it other forces? I can never remember.
Yeah.
But I'm asking this kind of rhetorically, just something for y'all to think about.
And I'm asking rhetorically: is Agatha working with Dormammu? Because in Doctor Strange,
well, I mean, you kind of want that answer, so it's not rhetorical.
Oh, okay. Well, God, there you go, Webster. Anyways, because if you watch Doctor Strange, when because Dormammu kept killing him. And he was coming back.
Yeah. So like, is what Doctor Strange working with actually magic or not? Again, I don't know. I don't remember, and I honestly kind of don't really care to know. But it's just something for you to think about. Like, is it actually magic, or is it something else that is just being described as magic? And is that what we're referencing when she says you're messing or tinkering with magic that you don't understand?
Okay.
When it came down to Agatha.
Yeah.
So is it actual magic that she's tinkering with, or is it just like, tapping into Dormammu's realm or the Nexus or whatever? So it's just a thought to have as we close out. But anyway, that's basically what happened. WandaVision episode 8. We got one more left next week.
One more.
Let's see if we can make it a big one.
I am so excited.
Because what we got next? We got Loki. We got Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter. I keep saying
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, dude.
Every time. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We got the new Doctor Strange coming out.
Yes.
We got basically a confirmed multiverse Spider-Man coming out. So like, also freaking Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy happening. So
that's right. Yeah.
So
whoa,
this is
that's
changing.
a lot of information.
Yeah, but like this is changing the landscape of what's happening leading into this next phase of Marvel products and properties. So I said products because it's basically just like, I like the movies, but like, come on, these aren't masterpieces. They're just fun things to watch.
Oh yeah,
and I'm enjoying them, and that's the only thing that freaking matters. If I enjoy them, even though I can admit, like, this is definitely a fucking cash grab. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to like a cash grab. It's okay to like a fucking crossover movie.
It is.
Who cares? But anyway, let us know what you thought about episode 8 down in the comments below, because again, we do like to hear from you, our Kaiju faithful. Also, head on over to patreon.com/HEELKAIJU where you get updates on the site, the store, and the channel. Even become a patron, help support us, making sure that we continue to make these videos for you. Maybe even get yourself a discount code on some merch. And where can they handle that merch? Indeed.
Make sure you head on over to HEELKAIJU.com/shop to get
some fabulous merch.
Can you show the shirt?
I'm showing the shirt. Why grab my chains?
So they can't see the words. Words mean things. Words.
Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Jerk. We'll catch you on the next trailer drops. Deuces.
Bye-bye.
Trailer drops. I said trailer drops.
On the next recap. Get it together, professional.
Deuces.
Bye.
Deuces.